Sorry to keep you guys waiting for so long. You know, some of y'all in here all day, like me already. First off, I'd like to say, man, I'd like to thank Brooklyn for the love and support. I'd like to thank the Polish people for the love and support of this over 115 years of in the street here, man. It was a wonderful crowd. It was a beautiful atmosphere, and definitely my prayers goes out to Szpilka tonight, and I just want to thank him for accepting the opportunity that we gave him and did a job well done. You know, I'm definitely looking forward to coming here again and putting my title on the line once more. You know, the atmosphere again was beautiful, man, and man, I can't wait. The heavyweight division is very exciting. It got exciting again, and a lot of things is going on. So again, I'd like to thank you guys again. Any questions?
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Wait for Mike.
I don't want to take away from the victory, but you know, Povetkin was here ringside. That's your mandated fight next. How do you think that fight's going to go, and how confident do you feel ahead of the biggest fight of your life?
I'm super confident in that fight. You know, I've been waiting for Povetkin for a very long time, and I'm looking forward to him as well too. I got a lot of voluntary out the way. I'm looking for my mandatory as well too. You know, I'm glad that he was here to take notes and stuff like that. We all know style make fights, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm very confident with him or anybody that I'm gonna get in the ring with. My goal is to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, man, and that's my mission.
If Povetkin was taking notes, what should he make note of more than anything else? What should be his takeaway?
He should make note of my long with Povetkin. It's going to be, you know, he should take notes of everything. Just don't take nothing for granted. You know, like I said before, different fighters bring different talent out of people. With Szpilka, he was more mobile. He was more slicker. I haven't faced a southpaw in like 3 years, so it took me a little bit more time to adjust than I thought I would. And so he said, you know, when you're watching the fight, you can never just never tell. So he just should take note of everything, not from just this fight, from the previous fight, the jab, right hand hook. You know, truth be told, my right hand was like, once I fought for the title with Berman Sabrina, I broke my hand, and it's been like a year that my hand been sore. But now it's back, it's 100%, and I'm still a dangerous fighter. We always say we don't know when it's gonna happen, but when it's gonna happen, that's mean when I crack you on the right, with that right hand, you know, things gonna happen.
Thank you.
Deontay, how close did you feel the fight was when you knocked him out?
I knew I was winning. I knew I was up. I definitely thought it was close. You know, it wasn't that much. It wasn't that much action going on. So I knew it was pretty close. But you know, that didn't bother me. I just knew we had 12 rounds to go, and I'm in great shape. You know, so whatever. If it would have went the distance, I wouldn't have had no worries. You know, so. But again, I'm a dangerous fighter, and what have made me gain my name is knocking people out. That's what I do. You know, so any fighter feels that I'm not danger or to their career or to their record, you know, they're lying to themselves. That's one of my attributes about myself. My right hand is a monster. Sometimes I get scared of it myself. And true story. It's unbelievable what, especially when I hit you at the right time at the right moment. Is when I hit him, I knew it was over. I knew immediately when I felt it and I hit him, I knew it was over then.
What did you think Povetkin thought when he saw that?
Bullshit.
Deontay, congratulations on your third straight title defense. You and I talked about before about we thought Szpilka was going to come out, be aggressive. It was his own crowd. You looked off for, I'd say, the first 3 or 4 rounds. What was it? A crowd? Was it Szpilka's style? What was it about you that you just not yourself?
It was just his style, man. He had I got an awkward style, but his style was just crazy awkward. You know, it was almost like, you know, I had to do the chasing, then he come forward. It was just a kind of weird feeling. Just then getting back to the sense of finding the southpaw and stuff like that. Just the movement, and you know, the crowd didn't bother me. I really don't listen to the crowd. Only people I hear is my corner. You know, no matter how many people's in there, I enjoy the crowd and want to have fun and stuff like that. It was just he just had an awkward style.
Deontay, congratulations on the win. You got to explain to us the ordinance of that line, "I will baptize you," that you said to Fury.
Well, you know, Fury took he was taking his shirt out like a preacher. You know how a preacher get too hot and they start taking off clothes? So, you know, that what made me say, I want to baptize him, you know. I just want, you know, with Fury, it's just all about, I don't take the guy serious at all. Let's face it, we know Fury you know, he like to entertain, he like to promote, which is a good thing, but I just wasn't in the mood tonight. You know, you got a man on the ground that's hurt. We don't know, he may be good right now, but we don't know what's going to happen to him tomorrow. You know, and I just wasn't in the mood, you know. I always say 2 prayers. I say a team prayer, individual prayer. And I never want to hurt no one that they can't go back to their children, because my daughter told me that she prays for me every time I fight, that I don't get knocked out, you know, and that means a lot to me. So I don't want to hurt the next man. I always want to knock my guy out, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to hurt him to the point where he can't say, hey, that was a good fight, I can live to see another day.
Back here, Deontay. Congratulations on your knockout victory. I want to talk a little about Fury. A couple things. Number one, did you know that he was going to be present at the fight, and so were you maybe in some way sort of knowing his sort of outlandish personality that he might do what he did, which was to come into the ring and do something a little crazy?
Yes, I knew he was going to be at the fight. I knew not only him, but a lot of other heavyweights in the division. I mean, heavyweight division is getting tight again, man. You know, and now that these belts are changing hands and everybody feel like they got this opportunity, they the next champion. So I knew a lot of them was going to be here, but you know, Fury just being Fury. You know, he's like, you can never think, you can't never. He's unpredictable. I say he's just an unpredictable guy. You just never know. But I know he's like to promote. But like Fury knows, he knows. We've been offering him. We've been trying to fight him for a while. You know, his team know that. He knows that, and he just promotes. We've been doing it for 4 years. Whether it's through social media, whether I've been over to UK and got in the ring and all that stuff. I feel like it's time to shut up and put up. You know, it's time to get it on.
When he goes nose to nose with you, basically crashes your moment of glory after you've got this big victory. Do you feel like this is just promotion and it's cool with you, or are you feeling disrespected because he kind of tried to steal your moment and then he gets right in your face?
No, you know, actually I walked up in his face, but I'm a cool guy, man. You know, it don't bother me. You know, I did the job. I got the job done. What I was supposed to do tonight, and you know, and what he's doing, I know he's trying to promote for the fight and stuff like that. You know, and so I didn't find it with disrespectful. I already, you know, it's Fury. Come on, man. This guy does all kinds of stuff, and it's exciting. It's interesting, and it's good for the sport of boxing. That's what I look at it. It's good for the sport.
Deontay, over here. Congratulations on the great knockout. If Povetkin is next, would you be willing to go over to Russia to make that fight happen?
Well, you know, I've been in Russia. It's time to welcome him to the United States of America. I don't think he's fought here in America yet, and we all know to have that big name, you must get the American fans on your side, you know. And I'm looking forward to get him out of his zone and to come to America. You know, it's too cold in Russia.
Deontay over here on your right. You were inconsistent in terms of hitting him. You hit him with some right hands, but couldn't put them together, it seemed. And then in the 8th, you caught him flush, and he just looked at you. Were you starting to wonder when it was going to take effect?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm very patient. That's one thing that I've learned how to become very patient. Most of the time when I hit him with the right hand, I wasn't, my position wasn't right. I wasn't stable enough to hit him. But so, and due to his awkward style, you know, he had a very, very, very awkward style. And that allowed me to have to sit back. I didn't want to get too cautious. I didn't want to lean in and take risks or anything like that. So I was very cautious in this fight and just wait. I knew when it was time for it to happen, it was going to happen. I knew I was going to catch him some point in time in the fight, and I did. And still.
Deontay, and also question for Mark Breland, was fighting a lefty make it more difficult for you to land that jab, which can be so potent?
No, it wasn't. It didn't make it difficult. It's just like again, his style. It's just the awkward movement and the things that he was doing. You know, because in camp we had different many southpaws in camp, and I had no problem with them. You know, with the jabs and stuff like that. It was just, I don't know. It was just one of those nights, man. I don't think every fight can be pretty. I don't think every fight is gonna be my best. You know, if I would grade myself, I'd give myself a low 5. You know, but that's just come with it, man. It's just a part of boxing. Sometimes you're gonna look good, sometimes you're gonna look bad, and I wasn't satisfied with my performance tonight. I gave the people what they wanted, and when you come to see heavyweights, you want to see the knockout, and tonight was a devastating knockout, and I delivered that part.
Deontay, you know, with Tyson Fury doing all the antics, and you know, you keep winning, he keeps winning. He's gonna fight Klitschko, you're gonna fight Povetkin. If you guys both win and fight in the fall, could this be the biggest heavyweight fight in a long time?
It will be. I don't think it's a could. I think it will be the biggest heavyweight fight in a long time. Man, I would go to the UK with that one. That's for sure. I got a lot of people over there. I got a lot of fans over there as well too. Yeah, I got some of my UK friends, you know, that came to support me tonight. So when that happens, I think it will be the biggest. Like I said, we've been promoting this thing for 4 years, man. You know, I can say a lot of things about Fury, but you know, I'm not gonna spoil it. You know, I'm waiting for the big moment. And I think this is gonna be a fight that is just as big as the hype. You know, so I can't wait, man. I'm not playing around. 2016, I'm not playing around with nobody. No matter how they want to act like they, you know, big and bad and talk and stuff like this. One thing to talk, but it's another thing when you get up in that ring. And with Fury, I'm not gonna have no remorse. I'm not gonna have no sympathy for him. I'm gonna want to really, really, really hurt him.
We'll take 3 more.
Deontay is a reporter from BrooklynFights.com. I want to ask, how important was it to you to defend your belt in Brooklyn and also for your trainer, Mark Breland? Because this is his hometown.
Yeah, most definitely. It's definitely Mark's hometown. And it was when I got the opportunity to come here, man, I was very excited. You know, with all the rich history of heavyweights that have been here and done their thing. You know, this is another one to add put my name down in history as well too. So, and it is the media capital of the world. And I was looking forward to making my debut here. We've always done things at the right moment, at the right time, and this definitely been the right time. And I'm looking forward to coming here again. You know, I definitely want to make this a home away from home if possible. So we'll see what happens in the future. Brooklyn came out and showed me much love, and I'll never forget that I always travel with me from this point on. And I'm looking forward to defending my title many more times here.
Deontay, Sarah Gruber, Round by Round Boxing. I have a question for you about, you keep saying that Szpilka was so awkward and that's kind of what made it difficult for you in early rounds. Fury being almost the king of being awkward. Does that make you more leery about, facing Fury in the future?
No, actually with the taller fighters, when you're being taller, it definitely makes it awkward, with being taller. But with him, it's almost like when you're taller, you can't bend down too low. It's a different thing between the southpaw than having a taller fighters. Me having an awkward style, him having an awkward style. I don't even know how to answer it, Because style definitely makes fights, and I can't, and you're right, style definitely makes fights, and I can't say what I would do different with Fury than with Szpilka. Only thing I could only way we'll know is if the fight happened,
And then also one more question for you. You said that before the fight, you said that you almost prefer to fight southpaws, that you like fighting southpaws. Do you still feel that way?
Most definitely. Southpaws give me. I like a challenge in the ring. I like to be able to think, instead of just act. So I definitely enjoy southpaws.
Last question. Yeah. One last question. First of all, congratulations, Jonathan, on a fantastic performance. Robert Brazil, thank you. I like yours too. You've spoken about unifying the title, and as you know, unlike years past, we have an alphabet city. Now, Fury may win the rematch, but Klitschko could also win the rematch also. You also saw Charles Martin win a piece of the IBF title tonight, and Ruslan Chagav has a piece of the WBA title, the lesser one. Would you be open to fighting these other names if they're presented to you?
Most definitely, most definitely. Whoever has to, like I said, my goal is to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. So whoever has the rest of the belts, that's who I want. I want to, like I said, boxing is getting exciting again for the heavyweight division. Why not keep it going? People want to see the great fights. Let's make them happen. I got a great team behind me, and I think they feel the same way as I feel. And so with that being said, whoever has them, that's who I want. Of course, in the heavyweight division is fewer fighters, so of course I can't fight the best all the time. Because of this is not like the welterweight or middleweight or the junior middleweight where you have so many guys in there, so many great guys. It's a small division, but whoever has the titles, that's who I want.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.